Okay, this is kind of random out of the blue. Shaq and Shannon Sharpe are beefing as of late on some Kendrick and Drake type situation, but let's just read it and then listen to Shannon Sharpe's reaction. And then Shaq dropped a diss track on Shannon Sharpe. This is getting diabolical. You took me sticking up for Shad's jealousy. Shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbait for you. If you ain't ranked top 10 in your profession, this is the pick he posted. NFL's 100 greatest ranks. It has Shannon Sharpe at 51 of 100 football players, which is pretty good to me out of all the football players that's played in history. But continue. If you don't rank top 10 in your profession, then you can't speak on me. Top 10 is also subjective. Some people have Shaq in their top 10. Some have Shaq out of their top 10. You know what I'm saying? It's all subjective. Don't forget, I know what you did to get where you at. I don't know what that means, but is he insinuating something? Okay. Anyway, okay. Me jealous? LOL, sounds like you jealous. I know you're trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people, and in case you forgot, 4 rings, 3 finals MVPs, top 50 and top 75. Google me. And to be quite frank, all this new success you got, you still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but according I work less than you, but I'm worth more than you. Now, this is where I feel like a lot of arguments go wrong. Once you bring money into it, I feel like the argument and the conversation's over. Once you bring money and worth and wealth into a conversation up front without someone else saying it to you, I feel like you already lose the argument and the debate. Like, no one's talking about money here. But anywho, make it make sense. Love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this shit. Love always. The most dominant big man ever who never took it serious. Remember, I don't know you. And in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you. G14 classification, I have it. You don't. Not in my profession. And your GOAT debate, never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as, the most dominant ever. Okay, there could be some truth and stuff to that statement, but okay, yeah. Let me hear what Shannon got to say, because I really don't have much to say because it's not really my business, but I'm just here to hear what they got to say.
Ocho, everyone's family. Okay, Shaq, about the comments that I said last night. Shaq said, you took me sticking up for Shay as jealousy of Joker shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks. That's not what I did, but anyway. So here's the clickbait for you. If I ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, then you can't speak. Don't forget, I know what you did to get where you're at. Me jealous sounds like you jealous. I know you're trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people in case you forgot. 4 rings, 3 finals MVPs, top 50, top 75. And to be quite frank, all this success you got still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but according I work less, but not blah blah blah. But anyway, love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this ish. Love always. The most dominating big man ever. Never took it serious. Remember, I know you and you know words of Skip Bayless. I'm better than you. Hashtag G14 classification. I have it. You don't. Not in my profession.
Wait, when that happened?
He just about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, it's about to get spicy. Okay, I'm watching this for the first time. Like, y'all watching it. If you have, I'm okay. Yeah, let's watch together.
Wait, Shaq in the chat?
No, he on IG. I've never professed. I've never professed that I was his greatest Shaq. Mm-hmm. But what I will say,
yes, sir,
I got what I got because I worked my ass off. Now, yes, Shaq has been the one that said that he didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
So chat. Is that a flex? Saying like I'm the best, I didn't even try. Is that a flex? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below.
Shaq is the one that anytime.
Oh, and before I forget, man, someone told me in the comments the other day, like I should be saying like and subscribe during the videos because some people just watch and forget to actually like and subscribe. So like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.
Someone wins an MVP, he talks about how he should have been the MVP over Steve Nash. Now, you guys have heard me speak glowingly. I say Travis Kelce is better tight end than I was. So was Gronk. So was my guy, what's his name? For the Chargers. Antonio Gates, Gonzo, Big Winslow. I'm cool. I got no problem. You know why I got no problem, Ocho, with giving people credit?
Right.
Because I got everything out of my God-given ability. God gave me the ability to do what I could do, but he gave me discipline. He gave me dedication, the way I trained, the way I.
That's real though. That's real. I feel that. I feel that. Like for me, even in basketball, like I never have a problem saying someone's better than me. Like I don't put my pride aside. It doesn't make sense. Like why am I gonna go through my whole life saying, well, I'm better than that person. I'm better than that person. Sooner or later, it becomes delusional. Like there's gonna be players better than you at what you do in life. That's unless you're Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, and you know what I'm saying. Like small percentage, it's not realistically probably gonna happen in my lifetime, but it may. But for yeah, I don't know, bro. There's people out there better than you, and that's okay.
I ate the way I slept, so this was all I could get.
Right.
Now I would have felt some type of way if I'd have got these numbers and I half-assed it, but I never half-assed it. Kobe said Shaq should have won, and they should have won.
Right.
But my thing is that you can't, and it said greatest characters. It's Shaq, I'm the greatest character. No, am I a top 100 player? No. Am I the equivalent as a football player as Shaq was as a basketball player? No. But what I did do is that I maximized.
Now you are top 100.
And my question, if Shaq and because it's rough on the back. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you eat the way you should have? That just goes to show you how great you was. That you allowed your weight to get out of control. The injury started to creep up and you got 4 rings and you got 3 finals MVP.
That's interesting, man, because from what I'm hearing from the conversation is Shannon's not even like trying to bash Shaq. Like Shaq kind of I think took it wrongly because under another post, Shaq also posted this right here. Let me go ahead and show you this. So it says Shannon Sharpe slammed Shaq for telling Nikola Jokic he didn't deserve 3rd MVP. Now, sometimes clickbait titles happen. It's part of social media. 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 It's part of ESPN. It's part of anything you watch on TV. It's to get people to watch. It happens. It's part of the game. But I think I don't know, but I have to actually watch that video before I speak on it because I'm not too well versed on that specific video. But from what we just saw Shannon Sharpe speak about, it seemed as if I don't know. It's tough because I feel like Shannon was saying I worked for everything I got. I worked hard. So he's saying I left everything I had out there and I didn't have no regrets leaving my career. But for Shaq, he's asking, did you put all your all into it? And you were and if you didn't, you were still one of the greatest to ever do it without doing so. So imagine if you did give your all into it. I think, man, I think that's just an honorable statement and question from Shannon Sharpe as well because he's saying, Shaq, you're great. And you didn't even try. Now imagine if you tried. Imagine how more great you would be. But I don't know. Yeah, this whole beef is crazy. But anywho, let's go ahead and listen to this diss track. I'm all over the place right now. Let's tap in.
When it comes to Shaq hates every big man. If you haven't noticed,
he does.
He doesn't like the big man, rightfully so, because that's his position. He is, in his mind, he is the apex.
I will say this. When Jokic won, I think saying that comment at that time was a little uncalled for. Not saying it's not true. I think Shea should have got it too, but there's no wrong answer. Either or you couldn't have gone wrong because they both had a phenomenal season. I just think there's a time and place for that statement. Let Jokic celebrate, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate him without bringing up another person, in my opinion.
Predator. No matter what no one says, we don't care. He don't.
All right, last thing. I'm sorry. Last thing, because I know people like to fact check and backtrack and research. I even said, what more could Shea have done to win, right? But in an interview, if I'm talking to Jokic, I'm not saying, hey, man, you know, like Shea should have won that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Anyways, okay, I'm shutting up.
What you say? He don't care. You can throw all the championships and all that. If we lace him up and we had to, in our prime, had to play against each other in our prime, he thinks he's the apex predator. Those awards hurt him. They irritate the hell out of him.
Yes, it's the MVPs, Gil. It's the MVPs because he only have one.
They
That's
didn't
not-
think that I would win, but I won.
Oh, you
They
think you can
didn't
say
think that
something
I
about the
would
teams
win,
and he
but
ain't gonna say
I
something
won.
back?
I got in.
Okay, so that's what Shannon said. He only has one MVP, so he might be envy. Okay. Let me hear some.
G14 classification.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number one.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number one.
I'm the best in the world. Number.
Oh no, Shannon Sharpe, man, you're way beneath me. Your whole demeanor is faker than new rapper Beefy. You're soft, before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs, they come in 3D. Make it hot, ain't no way around my degree. You are not in my spot, you are like a peewee. Shula got them calling me Rocky the way I reread. I get to the green bag, I don't mean a lawnmower. Jet flying, foreign driving, Best Buy and Don Pora. I'm
Was that it? Nah. What's up with the undercard beefs coming after the Drake and Kendrick? Oh man, hey, look. Fellas, Shannon, Shaq, just stick to the football and basketball, baby. That was funny, Shaq. I gotta be blatantly honest though. That right there, after we gotten Kendrick, we gotten Drake, we had Chris Brown going crazy on Quavo. I think that was underwhelming, respectfully. I don't think that was it, big fella. Respectfully though, I'm giving my honest opinion. Like you could have came harder than that. Pause. Appreciate y'all. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this beef. Shannon, you should respond. At this point, fuck it. Okay. Drop a diss track. Okay. We have this thing. Sayonara.